welcome back to the Sacred Sirens Cove. Tonight we're going to be looking into how we can tap into our inner siren. We're going to look at your inner and outer beauty and how we can use and amplify that energy in order to attract more in our life. So I already have the 3 groups laid out for you guys. First, we have the group 1 with the Prada Paradoxe perfume, and the Psychedelic Jasper. If you want, you can go and get these perfumes for yourself as well. I picked these 3 because I personally think they smell amazing, but remember to pick perfumes that go naturally with your personal scent as well. So next we have Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, for pile 2, along with the rose quartz heart. And finally we have YSL Black Opium over Red. So this is the cherry version of Black Opium, along with the Bloodstone. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to pick your group. I'm also going to post an image that you guys can also pick your group from. But whenever you're ready, go ahead and join me in the timestamp below. Hi group 1, so you guys picked the Prada Paradoxe and the Psychedelic Jasper. So before I started the reading, I got a few channeled songs for each group. So I'm going to give you guys those songs while I shuffle your cards. But yeah, your first song was Duck Eat Duck World by Destroy Boys. And from this song, I got a few messages based off the lyrics and also the genre. So this is a punk rock song. So I feel like some of you guys may be into the punk rock style, or you may be looking into experimenting with that style. Some of you guys may be wanting to cut your hair, or have recently cut your hair, or are just wanting to try a new haircut. Some of you may also have locks or want to experiment with locks, particularly long locks. What else? Some of you may cuff your pants, or maybe that's something that you can try. I personally like to cuff my pants because I'm short and proportions are really important when it comes to how we look and how our body looks in certain clothes. So I like to cuff my pants in a way that complements the length of my legs in proportion to whatever else I'm wearing. So yeah, this song is about leaning into your own personal, authentic expression. Something I heard was, don't be scared to be perceived as a poser just because other people can't fathom or digest their current or past perception of you. It's okay if you want to switch up your look. Also, don't be afraid to try different trends if you feel called to, because it can be really fun to jump on a trend, especially when you remix it with your own style and add your own elements to it. So the next song I got for you guys was Everything She Was, or Everything She Wants by Wham, which was a really popular song from the 80s. So some of you guys may be really into 80s music, or you like to experiment with 80s style fashion, and that song is all about pleasing a bougie woman. It's about, um, I think, leaning into presenting yourself as somebody of high value, presenting yourself as somebody that others need to come correct towards in order to date you. 80s fashion was also all about exaggeration and glamour, so not being afraid to lean into those traits, especially when it comes to your hair, makeup, clothes, accessories. The 80s was all about big hair, um, bright, bold colors when it came to makeup and clothes, really chunky accessories. And then the last song was Rules by Doja Cat. So, that song is another. That song gives me like more boss vibes. It's another song about being in your power, recognizing your high worth, demanding to be approached correctly. In the music video, she's represented like a mafia boss, and she wears different like suits in the outfit. She also has cat makeup on. So I feel like you guys may really resonate or want to try the office siren look. You might want to experiment more with eyeliner. You might want to try a cat eye look. But yeah, I'm also gonna link some those songs and some Pinterest boards I've made, just to help you guys get a little bit more inspiration when you're tapping into this energy. So with that being said, I have your cards laid out, and first we're gonna start with the crystal card. So already we can see with this crystal there is variation in its color. Um, I'm getting a contrast of like light and dark energy. So you guys may like to, like I was getting with the songs, you guys may like to vary in your look, whether that's from punk rock to the corporate professional aesthetic. But yeah, let's see. So we have the smoky quartz. So what it is, ranging from almost clear to nearly black, smoky quartz pairs the clarity-inducing vibes of clear stones with the protective do not cross over this line vibes of black ones. Who needs it? Glass half-empty type space cadets. Where to put it? On a chain around your neck or hidden in your pocket whenever you're certain to find difficult people in your path, family dinner tables, conference rooms, subway cars. When to use it? When you fall prey to emotional vampires, when you're just too spacey and can't even, when you're embarking on a spiritual journey or a journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? Arm your spiritual warrior. So with this card, I feel like there's definitely an emphasis on, the protective energy I was getting with the songs, like that boss energy that's kind of like, don't mess with me. So I feel like that may be a vibe you guys inherently give off, or you've learned to adapt, or something that you can lean into more. Maybe you've had experiences where you weren't respected by people, and I feel like your siren energy is really tapping into that. It's, having that high inner self worth that is so strong that others know that they can't mess with you and they can't approach you any type of way. And therefore, you will only attract in situations and people that have an inherent sense of respect for you. Very powerful energy with this group. I'm getting like Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy. Capricorn is, when I think of Capricorn, it's like the boss of the zodiac. Scorpio as well, it's all about power. It's all about inherent power. So black also might be a color that you want to incorporate more into your wardrobe. Um, with your jewelry, you might want to have some smoky quartz in a ring or in a necklace. and that will further help you to ward off any negative energies that are looking to enter your space. But yeah, so next I'm gonna flip over these alchemy cards for you guys. Ooh, so we have Jupiter. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing that a lot of black energy with you guys. So I feel like when it comes to your beauty, in order to reflect this strength and this power that you guys have within you, you do want to use the color black. Um, there's a whole realm of color psychology that we can look into, and black usually is used by brands and companies when they want to signify power and elegance. But you can see there's also little drops of color that you can incorporate into your vibe as well. And then the planet Jupiter, it rules over the signs Pisces and Sagittarius. So you may have those signs in your chart. You may also want to incorporate gold or green jewelry into your wardrobe as well, specifically on the fingers. Let's see. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's a planet of luck. Um, Again, like if we see how the color is surrounded by the black, I feel like you guys have very, very creative energy within you that you feel the need to cloak or protect. But don't be afraid to let some of that color come out and to let some of that color shine. You don't have to cloak yourself too much out of fear of, the projection of others. But by letting your color show, you will actually be a better match and you will actually attract more situations, people that are in alignment with what's on the inside for you guys. But yeah, overall, Jupiter is a very, very positive, optimistic, happy go lucky sign. So, as long as you balance those two forces within you, this very protective, strong boss energy with this happy go lucky, optimistic energy, you guys will really, your beauty will really shine through, not only through your wardrobe or through how you look, but from the inside. And then next we have the Virgin's Milk. So again, more black. It's a very significant color for you guys. But then we also have some blue, what's in drops of white. So this card is all about having a beginner's mind. It's about approaching situations, knowing that you don't know everything, which is, in my opinion, the best way to approach situations that are unfamiliar. So some of you, like I said, may be wanting to experiment with more color, with different styles. So this card is saying to, not be shy, not be afraid of messing it up, and kind of just, I guess, attuning to the style, to your new style, your new presence as you go. But I'm also going to read from the book for you guys because I feel like that will give you a little bit more context. So let's see. So expansion, possibility, fortune. Jupiter is often a welcome sight, emerging from the darkness, shimmering with possibilities. It is a planet of growth, expansion, success, and elevation. Yeah, so as you guys emerge from this, I want to say cloaked energy that you've been in, more possibilities will open up for you, more success, more growth, more elevation will be attracted towards you as you let your true colors shine out. So when this card appears, the future is full and bright, perhaps even dazzling. Everyone wants to be around Jupiterian energy and to claim a little for themselves. So there is likely a magnetic feeling at play. Yeah, so that's what the energy I was getting. Like, you guys have a very powerful energy within you, and often people that do attract a lot of people to them. A lot of people that are attracted to this light within and want to claim it for themselves. So I see why you guys have had this protective shield over yourself. So the work is to keep Jupiter's bigness in balance during the wave of expansion that's taking place. Its shadow is most easily seen in celebrity culture, excess consumption, and messaging of never enough. You may begin comparing yourself with others or assessing your value. Don't double judge yourself for this. Jupiter happens. Instead, realign with the benevolent message in your heart. What truly needs expanding? It's likely not your followers or your bank account. So, in many ways, Jupiter goes hand in hand with success. Evaluate what this concept means to you, who and what determines your success. Yeah, so with that being said, I feel like, with the Capricorn and Pluto energy coming up, I feel like a lot of you guys are looking to expand and attract when it comes to your professional areas of life, such as work, or if you guys are trying to build a following or just attract more abundance into your life. But in order to do that, we need to be honest and balanced about who we are on an authentic level. Because if people can't see who we really are, it'll be harder for them to identify us when it comes to, picking people for those opportunities. Alrighty, so next I'm going to flip over these tarot cards from the Pulp Tarot deck. This is like a retro style deck, but I really love it because I love the art, and it is very vibrant in color, and there's a lot of different outfits and pictures we can glean from. So first you guys have the Four of Wands. So again, I'm getting a lot of color that wants to come into play when it comes to your inner and outer beauty. All of these different sides of yourself, all of this creativity really, really wants to be put on stage. It really wants to come out. It really wants to experiment. So again, this is saying, don't be scared of what other people think. Don't be scared of what your community, what your family thinks. Really lean into the color, lean into every expression of yourself. It's okay to have different styles. It's okay to have different aesthetics. We're not meant to just have one style or one way of being. Life is all about changing. It's all about being dynamic. It's all about duality. And then next you guys have the Five of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there may have been situations in your past where you may have been judged. And this card is really telling you not to cry over the spilled milk, not to cry over these past situations that didn't serve you. Not to stay in this dark, hidden energy. We see how she's wearing yellow. Yellow is supposed to be a very bright, vibrant, attractive color, but she's cloaked by all of this darkness. And you're really being asked, in order to tap into your Siren energy, you have to look at what's behind you, what's within, what's being shrouded in the darkness, and to bring it out into the light, because you are meant to be seen. Next we have the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles, this card is about holding on so tightly to material things that we aren't focused on other aspects of life, like the spiritual, the things that make us happy on an authentic level. So, with this, I'm getting that some of you might be scared that tapping into this authentic, colorful energy that wants to come out. Some of you guys feel like if you come out of that, maybe your finances or your financial opportunities may be more limited, but I'm getting that's not the case for you. With this card, Four of Wands, it's all about community, celebration within community. And there's a community waiting for you that will accept you for all of your different colors and looks and your personality, your inner beauty. So don't be afraid of, you know, holding on to a situation or people that aren't even really making you happy or accepting you for what you have already. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this card is almost like the complete opposite of this card. You know, this is a card about scarcity and lack, whereas this is a card of generational wealth and abundance. It's money that grows on for generations. It's stability that can support a family and pets. So tapping into your inner siren, this authentic, colorful, varied range that is inside of you will actually lead you to opportunities and people that will help you build this generational wealth that you're looking to build. And then finally we have Temperance. So this card is ruled by the sign Sagittarius. So we have more Sagittarius energy again, as I mentioned with the Jupiter card. Um, so I'm getting, you know, like with this card, how we have the dark and the light energy. I'm getting with this, as you balance out those different parts of you, you will feel more at peace within, and it will also light a path for you where it will be way more clear what people, what situations are meant for you. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like um, your inner siren energy works on multiple levels when it comes to, you know, the water, the emotional realm, and earth, the practical realm. So I feel like you guys are very balanced in your energy, and you can inspire other people as well to get in touch with themselves, to find wholeness within themselves when it comes to the darker and lighter aspects, when it comes to the masculine and feminine aspects, when it comes to, you know, that protector boss energy versus the fun, creative, colorful, carefree energy. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna get a goddess card for you guys as well. So this is a goddess you can look up and get more messages from, and you can get more insight on how to embody this goddess, because I feel like that will also help you tap into your inner siren energy. Let's see. Ooh. So we have Coventina, purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So, yeah, again, like I said, this color that is within you. It really wants to come out. Any negativity or judgments from others that you may have experienced in the past really wants to be cleansed from your aura in order for this bright, beautiful, attractive energy to be able to ripple out and bring things into you. But I'm gonna get the book as well, just to get some additional messages. So it says, this message comes as a help and not an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects. See, let go of the past. The solution is at hand now. Now that you've heard this message, don't hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well. For the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. So follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes. Stop abusing alcohol or drugs. Avoid processed foods such as sugar, white flour, and so on. Eat more organic foods. Keep your thoughts and speech positive. Adopt a vegetarian or vegan diet. Go on a fast or detox diet. This card may also be a validation that your current healthful path is working. Alrighty, so you don't have to, you know, follow every little thing it says there, but just take what you think works for you, or just take it as a confirmation that if you are already going through this purification process, that it is working for you. I just realized I forgot to read this card for you guys as well. So let's see. So, innocence, naivete, purity. In alchemy, lac virginis is a mystical substance, supposedly coming from the virgin's breast. The alchemist asks, how can it be? How can milk come from one not carrying a child? That is precisely the nuanced teaching of lac virginis. When studied as an alchemical concept, it points to a lack of awareness or experience that the alchemist would rather not reveal. Yeah, so that's kind of the message I was getting. That you might feel shy when it comes to trying these different looks, um, because maybe you don't know how to execute it exactly how you want, or how to step into this new energy, that's more authentic, but you have to just trust the process. So it says, yes, this milky substance is a symbol of purity and innocence, but its shadow side is naivety and even denial. When the virgin's milk appears, discernment and honesty must be applied to the work. Is something being glossed over, rushed, or presented as perfect? There are likely complexities that need to be addressed so the alchemist can gain the maturity to handle what's next. Let's see. Also, feel free to take a screenshot of the book if you want to look at it again. But next, I'm gonna get you guys a little card from the Taboo game. I was playing this with my family, and I realized it could be a good source of divination. So I'm just gonna get one card just to give us some traits that might apply to you, or might be something that you want to tap into. So let's see. So you guys got this one. So it says float, swim, raft, parade, root beer, water. So with this, I'm getting just float with it, just go with it. Whatever you feel, um, whatever style, whatever energy you feel resonates with your inner siren, just go with it. Um, Baseball, bat, home run, pitcher, sport, strike. Yeah, so whatever aesthetic you pick, it will be a home run. You will strike that home run. You will hit the mark on it. So don't be afraid to experiment, even if you're just starting out. Idol, American icon, superstar, worship, admire. Yeah, so once you tap into this authentic energy, once you tap into your siren energy, people will look up to you and they'll admire you for being authentic, for not being afraid to shine, be a star in your own way, you know? And then we have face mask, wear, cover, mouth, skin, self care. So, yeah, as you're going through this purification process of your mind and your body, really take that time to do that self care, but also don't continue to mask yourself and shroud yourself in this dark hidden energy. Alrighty, so finally, I'm gonna get you guys an affirmation card that you can write down, you can repeat to yourself on the daily until you feel like you're really embodying your inner siren. So it says, it is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. Wow. So again, that message of contrast is coming up. So your own valuable, personal, new desire is always born from contrast. That new desire is then heard and answered by source energy, thus the glorious expansion of the universe. Wow. So take this as an affirmation to repeat to yourself. It is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. So it is that contrast within you that once you embrace will send ripples out into the universe. It's what keeps the universe and the world going. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this reading. Let me know what's your inner siren energy. What did you pick up here that you're already embodying? What did you pick up that you want to incorporate? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So before I get into your cards, I got some channeled songs before I started the reading. So I'm just gonna go over those and some messages I got from the songs alone while I shuffle. So already I kind of got more of a cute, coquette, baby doll, like princess vibe from this pile. The first song I got for you guys was Fine by the Cardigans. The Cardigans were a band from the 90s, but they kind of had like a 60s surf style sound. So some of you guys may be into 90s or the 60s style when it comes to your fashion or your aesthetic. And on the cover of this album, she's wearing like a baby blue and white figure skating outfit. Um, she talks about wearing a gold heart, so some of you may like to wear gold jewelry or like to have hearts in your accessories. And she also has blonde hair, so some of you may have blonde hair as well, or that may be a color you've been wanting to experiment with. But yeah, the next song was Dark Red by Steve Lacy. This song also had a retro vibe to it, so that was coming up pretty heavy as far as, you know, like the aesthetics of your siren energy. But this is another sweet love song about he's singing about someone he's in love with and how he doesn't want them to leave him. And in the chorus, he repeats, the phrase only you, saying like only you my darling, only you my babe. So again, more like sweet, um, pure energy. So you may be the type of siren that really brightens people's lives. And I also thought very dreamy energy, like dream girl energy. So people may have told you that you are their dream girl, oops, or that you just have a dreamy vibe too. And then the last song was Evil by Interpol. Um, don't be scared. I'm not calling you evil. I don't think you guys are evil. I think it's actually quite the opposite. There, the lyrics from the band Interpol can be kind of cryptic, but it's another love song. And some of the things he says is like, "You have a great smile." So that may be something that is very magnetizing. People may have told you that they really like your smile, or that you have a nice smile. Um, but yeah, this song also made me think about people um, kind of seeing you as more innocent, but not knowing if it can really be trusted. Kind of like how a siren song can be really sweet and alluring, but dangerous at the same time. Um, what else? Oh yeah, so it also mentions the beach as well, so more surfer vibes in that song. So some of you guys may be into the beach babe or like surfer aesthetic. It talks about like having a tan, so your skin color maybe looks very vibrant, especially after you get some sunlight. And also, one of the lyrics, he says you're exotic. So, by exotic, I'm just taking that as your beauty, maybe something that comes across as very rare or distinct. But yeah, I'm going to put those channeled songs in the description box. You guys can listen to them or watch the videos to get more ideas about when it comes to your inner siren energy. I'm also going to link a few Pinterest boards that I've made that also kind of channel the style and the aesthetics that I was picking up just from the songs alone. But yeah, just gonna get a few more cards. This is the Pulp Tarot. Alrighty, so first we're going to start with the crystal card. This is going to be like the significator for your energy. So we have these green crystals. I believe these are Paradoxe. And when it comes to green and crystals, that color usually signifies the heart chakra. So the heart is coming up again, like it did with the first channeled song messages. But let's see what this crystal is all about. So it says, Precious Paradoxe, a chic type of olivine, is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. This stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of Paradoxe's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. Yeah, so like I was saying, this this pile definitely has a very like fun, happy, cute energy with it. You know, when we think of candy, we think of things that are sweet. Um, who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Where to put it? Wherever you give chase. To love, money, power, joy. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with Paradoxe and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. So yeah, I got like a very fun, loving, like summery energy from this group just based off the songs alone. So I feel like your part of your inner siren energy is really about bringing that childlike joy out of others. Paradoxe is ruled or rules over the sign of Leo, which is ruled by the sun. And Leo is all about creativity, it's all about the inner child, it's about fun, it's about laughter, it's about drama, it's about living life to the fullest. So, if that's something that maybe you haven't been feeling lately, this card is definitely telling you and giving you the green light basically to tap more into that energy when it comes to your siren energy and attracting those situations and those people that you want. So next we're going to do the alchemy card. So you guys have the Spiritus Rector, Benevolent Guide. So as we can see with this card, we have a faint looking bee in the center of this beautiful watercolor rainbow. So again, with the rainbow, you know that it's a sign of good luck, it's a sign of joy, it's a sign of happiness, it's a sign of expression, freedom, um, and basically embracing the whole spectrum of what life has to offer. This card is also about trusting that inner voice that's always with you, trusting that there is always someone or something there on your side, whether you're aware of it or not. Um, so I feel like part of your calling in your inner siren energy is really just trusting that you'll be safe and guided when it comes to expressing this free, beautiful, carefree energy. But I'm also going to look into the book just to give us a little bit more context for that card. So let's see. So it says, inner voice, guide, ally. Oh, how easy it is to doubt the presence of the Spiritus Rector. The alchemist, falling into a moment of forgetfulness, feels alone in the lab and begins to doubt their work. Disarray and discontent follow. Who do I listen to? Where do I turn for guidance? All the while, the benevolent guide hovers close, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be heard amidst the noise of the world. It whispers words of kindness and encouragement into the ears of the alchemist. When this card appears, it asks us to recall the guidance we have received at important junctures in our life. The benevolent presence is constant, non-conditional. Now is not the time for struggle or fear. Soften into the gentle humming of the wise bee. You cannot make a wrong choice when the Spiritus Rector is near. Yeah, so with that being said, you know, there was a very childlike energy that I got from this pile, and sometimes when we're in that energy, it can be hard to trust it because as we've grown up, we've learned to rely on the guidance of our parents or our guardians or authority figures in our communities. So this card is basically telling you that you can be your own guide. You you can always tap into the guidance that you've received along the way whenever you need to. That option is always available to you, and you can just trust yourself when it comes to your expression, when it comes to following your heart and your joy. Alrighty, so next we have separation. So this is a very contrasting energy compared to, you know, what we got in the first two cards. So separation is all about it can be a painful situation, whether we're separating from a friend, a lover, um, a parent, a community. But at the end of the day, it serves our highest good because it allows us to see ourselves more fully, and in order, and as we allow as we see ourselves more fully, then we are able to pick people and situations that are more in alignment with us, because now we know who we truly are, what we stand for, and what we're all about. So, again, this card is about separating in order to fulfill or become a part of a more conscious union down the line. So, with this, I feel like your inner siren energy may be becoming more awakened due to a separation situation in your life. And although this may feel painful, although you may not know if you can trust it or who you're going to be at the end of it, just know that you will have a greater understanding of yourself with the separation. And again, once you have that more whole understanding and knowing of yourself, you will then be able to attract in more people and more situations that are truly in better alignment for you. But let's look at the book just to get more context. So let's see. Separation is a great alchemical operation of the sword. It occurs when substances are pulled apart for their higher good, either willingly or unwillingly. The fissure may take place suddenly with a swift blow of the axe, or slowly over time with a dull blade. No matter how separation occurs, it will likely be a painful process for all involved. Images of swords and knives, battles, rebellion, breakups, divorce, and atom splitting are expressions of separation. The good news is that separation prepares the individual for a more conscious union down the line. It releases stagnant energy and allows the parts to see themselves as individuals. This stage is a prerequisite for conjunction, union, love. Through the pain of separation, we come to accept and love ourselves as we truly are, and in turn, love the world. So, yeah, I feel like for some of you, the separation may have already occurred, or for some of you, it needs to occur, or some of you are in the middle of it occurring. Um, but I see a very beautiful and vibrant energy coming out at the end of it. So, with that being said, let's get into your tarot card. So, I picked this deck because the colors on it are very vibrant, and I love the artwork because it has like that retro style. But you guys got the Queen of Wands. So, I really love this card. This is my personal favorite queen, just because I have a very fire dominant astrological chart. So you guys may have prominent fire placements in your chart, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands is a very powerful queen. She is the most witchy queen, as you can see with her black cat. She has dived into her shadow self, and her shadow self is now represented by the black cat, which is able to protect her. And then she has her wand, which represents the strength of her spirit and her will and her ability to go out and, make magic and do what she wants, get what she wants. So I feel like with your inner siren energy, you guys have this great duality of like spiritual strength. You guys have a very good relationship with your inner child as well as your shadow side. I think that's why we have these contrasting colors in your alchemy card. So it looks like you guys are reaching a point where you are in much better balance of these two opposing sides of yourself. And because of that, your siren energy is allowing you to really manifest on a greater level than you ever have before, because you know your power and how to wield it, whether that's the lighter or darker aspects of your power. Your shadow doesn't control you, instead, you control your shadow. And the shadow is not an evil thing if we're aware of it, if we're doing that shadow work and we're working on embracing those less desirable parts of ourselves so that it doesn't destroy us on a subconscious level. So I really love this card for you guys. Ooh, you guys also have the King of Pentacles. So this is a masculine, mature earth sign energy. So you guys could also have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements in your chart. So with the separation card, I don't know if some of you are have or are experiencing separation with somebody of maybe the opposite gender or opposite energy of you, but I see that regardless, you guys are really coming into wholeness when it comes to the feminine and masculine parts of yourself. It looks like you're embracing your feminine spirituality along with your like masculine practicality, go-getter energy, the part that can grind, that can put that work in to build an empire on a material level. Um, and I feel like these also can represent, in psychology, they say that everybody has an anima and an animus within them, which is basically a representation of the feminine and the masculine within them that kind of governs how they view those energies in the world. So um, I feel like in order to tap into your inner siren energy, really take a deep dive into what those look like for you and kind of what ideas you have around what feminine energy looks like, what masculine energy looks like, and how can you create those two energies within your mind and within yourself in order to understand yourself and how you navigate the world and how you navigate others. Next we have the Magician card. Wow. So Um, I feel like you guys have an extremely alluring siren energy. You guys have the capability to really manifest whatever it is you desire. The Magician card, he is a master manifester. You can see the infinity sign behind him, which looks like the number 8, which is a number of it's a number of karma, it's a number of power, and it's a number of balance between the material and the spiritual world. In order to achieve that material success that we desire and to keep it, we have to balance out the spiritual strength to support it, the spiritual integrity to support it. And we can see he has all elements of a tarot. So he is a master of his emotions with the cups, a master of the swords, the intellect, the mind, a master of the wands, the spirit, the drive, the passion, and a master of the pentacles, the material world, our money, our worldly goods. So I feel like as you guys dive into your inner siren energy, you will truly be unstoppable. Once you learn how to yield all of these aspects of yourself, whether it's the inner childlike, fun loving, free energy with the internal guardian energy, the anima, the animus, the internal mother and father within you, you will truly be unstoppable. Ooh, next we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, more Pentacle energy coming up for you guys. So the Knight, he is less, a little bit less when it comes to the Quartz system of the tarot. but he is also the most determined and the most steady of the knights. He's the slowest moving, but it's only because he is very diligent. He works with a lot of integrity, and I'm saying he, but this can be gender neutral energy. He knows what he wants. He knows it takes time to build what he's after. So part of your inner siren energy is that patience when it comes to getting what you want, going after what you want. We can see he's, just standing by his car, he's lighting a cigarette, he's taking his time, he's enjoying the fruits of his labor, and he's enjoying, the sensual aspects of life while he is achieving his goals. So part of your inner siren energy is that beautiful balance of, enjoying everything life has to offer, not getting too caught up in the grind, in the chase, and allowing things to come to you with tempered effort towards your goals. Finally, we have the Page of Swords. So you guys got a lot of court energy. So typically, when we see a lot of court cards, it can represent different people, but here I'm getting different aspects of your personality. With the separation card, if you guys are maybe spending more time alone, these energies may represent maybe different people that you are have separated from. But when we meet people, when people come into our lives, it's for a reason, and it's because at some point there was a part of them that resonated with us. And sometimes when people leave our lives, we kind of separate those things we liked about them. We kind of look at it as a trait that only they have. But in reality, we also carry those traits, and that's why we, connected with certain people. So kind of just look at these energies as parts of yourself that maybe you have projected onto other people or thought that only other people can embody, but you actually embody all of these energies as well. So with the Page of Swords, this is a youthful, curious, intelligent energy. This is air sign energy, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So I feel like part of your inner siren energy is that you are very inquisitive, you're very curious, you're very knowledgeable when it comes to a variety of different subjects. You guys may be very good when it comes to conversation. People may really love your and enjoy your conversation. So really don't shy away when it comes to speaking about things that you enjoy, your passions, your knowledge, even if you're not an expert, because when we open up that conversation, we actually can learn a lot more from other people, and that can help us to find out and discover different topics that maybe we have never heard about. But I get that this is also something that can help you really attract more in your life, is being more outspoken, engaging in those debates, sharing your intellectual skill. People really appreciate that. That may be something that you already know that you are good at. Conversation, debate, kind of challenging people. People really like that about you. Alright, so next I'm going to get you guys a goddess card. So with the goddess cards, you guys can look up which goddess you get, and that will give you more messages. This may be a goddess that you really resonate with, and I like researching goddesses because I love seeing what they represent, whether it's, the intellect or beauty or fun or children or the ocean. So look at this goddess and see what traits you like about her, and really use that to gain a more whole idea of your siren energy. So let's see. Coventina. This is a very beautiful goddess. So she is a goddess of purification, and her message is it is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So if you guys have been going through the separation process, really take the time to sort out your energy from that of others, really sort out all of these different dimensions of your personality. There's a lot of rainbow in your reading, so I feel like you guys have a very wide range of your personality and you're being asked to embrace all aspects of yourself. In doing so, as you step into this beautiful, vibrant energy, it will send ripples out into the world and inspire others to also step into their own energy as well. And it will also pick up the vibration of those who are in alignment with you and bring them to you as well. Pile one actually also got this goddess. I'm also going to get a taboo card. I like these because they have a lot of words on them. So I figured they would be good for divination as well. So let's see. So, curb, road, edge, sidewalk, enthusiasm, restrict. So with this, I'm kind of seeing somebody like skipping down a sidewalk with enthusiasm. So again, your siren energy really calls people and situations in just by you embracing that really fun loving childlike energy, that bright vibrant beautiful sunny energy that you have within you. Hand sanitizer, disinfect, clean, bottle germs, bacteria. So with this, I'm thinking of the separation card and the purification card. In order to really tap into your inner siren energy, you're really being called to sort out that which does not serve you anymore, that which doesn't align with this beautiful, innocent, pure, fun loving energy that you have. Wow. Sunny, bright, cloudy, warm Philadelphia weather. So this is a pretty blatant synchronicity, but yeah, really embrace that sunny energy that you have. Maybe look into where your sun sign is in your chart and look at what house that your sun sign is in. That will also give you more understanding on your sun energy, your personality, what makes up your how do I say this? Your natural talents. Gas, fuel, station, car, price, pump. So with this, I feel like I feel like your heart can really be the fuel for your soul at this time. So, like I said, the sun, Paradoxe, rules over the Leo. It rules over the Leo rules the fifth house, which is our creativity, our artistic hobbies. It's the heart. So use your heart energy, whatever feels right in your heart. Use that as a guide to purify whatever doesn't serve you, whatever doesn't sit right in your heart should not be a part of your life. Whatever does feel right in your heart, you should pump the gas and go for it. Alright, so finally I'm going to get you guys an affirmation to take away from this reading. You can write this down or take a screenshot, but just repeat it to yourself whenever you're looking to tap into this inner alluring siren energy that you already have. So let's see. Oops. Alrighty. So we have physical well-being is only one good thought away. You can have every disease known to man within you today, and if you chose different feeling thoughts tomorrow, they would all leave your body. The key is to not give any unwanted being much attention. When it doesn't feel good, turn your attention someplace else. Wow, so another big synchronicity to what I just said. Anything that doesn't feel good in your heart, in your body, just let it go. Like the little bird, just let it fly away. Our thoughts are very powerful, and we often underestimate the strength and the control that they have for us. But our thoughts work like a feedback loop, and whatever we throw into it is what will be repeated. So just remember to repeat positive affirmations and thoughts about yourself. And in doing so, you will definitely feel better on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. Alrighty, so let me know in the comments down below, what's your sun sign? What house is it in? How are you embracing those qualities? What is this inner child energy that you're stepping into? What is this separation that is preparing you for a more conscious union down the line? Let me know down below if you like this reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys pick the black opium over red perfume with the bloodstone crystal. So as I shuffle your cards, I'm also going to go over some channeled songs I got for you guys before I started the reading. So you guys got Senorita by Justin Timberlake. So this song has a Latin sound to it. So some of you guys may be Latinx or just have Latinx features, but it doesn't have to be. Um, you guys might have really bright brown eyes. I also got very striking beauty where people might notice and compliment you just as you're walking down the street, doing normal things. I'm getting very striking eyes that people can really see the depth of your soul through your eyes. People can tell that you have a really pure soul and that they can't buy their way to your heart. You guys got very two strong sirens for your other songs. So the first one was Lana Del Rey, How to Disappear. So Lana Del Rey is known for her very distinct, long brown hair. Typically, she has a very distinct way that she does her eyelashes. They usually are very long and kind of give her like that doll look. Um, she's also known for having like very pouty lips and a very alluring voice. Um, but yeah, this in this song we can see like how she loves very deeply. She can see into people very deeply. Also, with the song title "How to Disappear," I'm getting that this group doesn't really have to do much to get attention or to attract attention. You might even shy away from attention at times because you do feel really deeply and you have a very strong empathy. And you can be very loyal, but you can also recognize that you can't fix people, which is a very powerful thing to be aware of and to be able to walk away from people that are broken. Because ultimately we're all responsible for our own healing journeys. Um, but yeah, you guys also got Beyonce, so her song Haunted, the Platinum Edition specifically. So some of you may literally be amazing singers, like some of you may literally be sirens when it comes to your voice. But in this song, we got another lyric where she says, "Soul not for sale." So I feel like you guys have a very strong integrity when it comes to the purity of your soul. And, that really shows through the decisions you make, through the people you hang out with, and who you choose to spend your time with. Or that may just be something that you're working with. Especially when you have that deep empathy, we have to learn to develop boundaries in order to protect ourselves. Yeah, I also feel like you guys, your energy, your siren energy is very memorable, and people may have a hard time forgetting you. once they've crossed paths with you. I'm also getting very strong chameleon energy. You know, Beyonce, she can look good in almost anything, and throughout her career, she has rocked many, many different styles. Also, specifically in that music video, she has more of an androgynous look. So some of you guys may like to experiment with that ambiguity yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna link those songs below. I'm also going to link some Pinterest boards that kind of give me an idea of this energy that you can use as inspiration. And you can also watch the music videos or listen to those songs for more inspiration when it comes to, you know, your personal style as well. But with that being said, we're going to start with your crystal card. So, what is this? Black tourmaline. Yeah, so with the black tourmaline, you know, especially with the Haunted song by Beyonce, I get sense that you guys have a very deep soul, a very deep energy within you that needs to be protected. Whether you already do this or you're looking to do this, I feel like you guys have a very strong siren energy, very alluring energy. Um, and oftentimes that can attract a lot of people that need healing, that sense your empathy, that sense your healing abilities. Um, but let's see. So, what it is, grounding black tourmaline is a slightly magnetized semi-precious stone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from a case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. Who needs it? Everyone. Where to put it? Beside your doors to keep emotional vampires out. On your person, in your pocket, everywhere. When to use it? Anytime you take public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that soul-sucking sound of a coworker, family member, / malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. Protect your light. Yeah, so in the music video of Haunted with Beyonce, you know, she's walking through a haunted mansion and she sees all of these different it looks like entities like through the mansion, all these haunted like spirits. So this is something I resonate with as well, but part of your siren energy, you guys may have felt like you have a connection with the underworld or just the other side in general. And when I was younger, I always sensed that within myself, and I used to be kind of scared of it. But now that I'm older, I've really embraced it more. So some of you guys may have had experience with the supernatural or the paranormal, and I feel like it's a power that you're really learning to wield and embrace within you. And you know, I'm getting that it's really truly nothing to be afraid of so long as you know how to protect yourself energetically and protect, you know, your light, your soul, your spirit. And you know, with the channeled songs, I know that you guys are able to do that. And you have a very strong integrity and sense within yourself. You guys know what situations are for you and what's not for you, what people are for you and not for you. But yeah, let's get more. So these are Alchemy cards. Ooh, Ouroboros, the Great Serpent. So, Ouroboros, it's the snake eating its own tail. Often this is a symbol of infinity. It's a symbol of the cycles of life. This card in particular is about the gems that we pick up along the way, along our journey. You can see we have like rubies, citrine. I want to say that's jade, emerald, sapphires, diamonds. So everything eventually comes full circle, and you know, as we go through these experiences, these situations that may feel dark, um, we can transmute that darkness into value, into substance, into materials, um, materials that can help us express ourselves through these experiences, through these people, these gems that we've picked up along the way. But let's see what other messages we get from the book, because these paragraphs are really juicy and they often provide so much more context. So let's see. So, ooh, the Tail Eater, the Guardian, Quantum Realm. The Ouroboros is the all-encompassing glyph of the alchemical process. The hungry snake bends itself around you in a gesture of protection and guardianship, giving you the space and safety to participate in the work. Anything and everything can be offered into its mouth for transformation, good, bad, blasphemous, or precious. The materials of our life transmute into gems along the great serpent spine. Along with your woes, the Ouroboros engulfs every pair of opposites. What is masculine becomes feminine. What is sky becomes earth. What is past becomes future. When this card appears, you have entered the quantum realm. Everything is a possibility. No one knows the limits of the Ouroboros. Just when you fell into thinking that your life was straightening out, the snake takes you once again into its gaping mouth for an entirely new trajectory. Yeah, so it mentioned the joining of the masculine and the feminine, which I kind of picked up in the music video of Haunted with Beyonce, that you guys are really, your siren energy is really whole in that it embraces these two aspects within you. I'm getting that you guys may also be guardians of some type yourself. Whether you have children or not, the people around you, like such as your friends or family, may feel very protected just being around your energy, because I feel like it is a very powerful, strong, but warm energy. I'm getting a very strong, like, protective vibe from you guys. Yeah, so let's see. Ooh, darkening. So, this card, we have the crow. It looks like he has a black pearl on top of a snake. More dark energy with you guys, but I love it. I'm getting like femme fatale energy. Um, if you're not aware of what the femme fatale is, in film, it's usually a woman depicted as a villain, but she's usually also a boss, and she's like an equal adversary when it comes to typically a male protagonist. But yeah, I feel like your siren energy is really all about embracing that dark feminine or dark masculine energy within you and using it to protect yourself and others around you. I'm also getting a more mysterious vibe from you guys, especially with the How to Disappear card. So, your siren energy is very alluring because other people may not know what you're up to all the time, what you're working on, where you are, what you're doing. And to the human mind, that can be very attractive because we are all very curious and we all want to know what we don't know, right? We all want to dive into those mysteries. We like to look beyond the surface of things, and I see that you guys have a very, very great depth too. But let's see what it says in the book as well. So, depth, readiness, churning. In alchemy, darkness is an achievement. It indicates the material has been through significant occurrence, sometimes called an initiatory experience, that has brought it into a state of readiness for the work. The darkness prepares us. We've moved beyond the small talk and chit-chat of the upper world and descended into the psychic layers of the soul. We admit who we are fully and bravely, and thus open ourselves to the process of transformation. When this card appears, it is not necessary to delve into what brought you here. The initiation, likely by fire, that has caused the embers to char. Rather, it's time to heal, and darkness is the remedy. Closing your eyes is a voluntary expression of darkening. By practicing a theme, you drop into the depths and surrender. The alchemist's eye adjusts. Transformation begins. Yeah, so I'm getting that you guys have experienced a lot in your life, and through that darkness, through those experiences, you've really transformed into a powerhouse, or you're within the transformation into the powerhouse that you are meant to be. Please don't underestimate your power. You know, you guys got Lana Del Rey and Beyonce, and you know, they both have many, many songs talking about the trials and tribulations that they've been through throughout their lives, whether it's through relationships or people doubting them, you know, very painful experiences, but those experiences help shape them into the amazing, strong woman that they are today. But with that being said, let's get into your tarot. So, first we have a King of Swords. So, this is masculine air sign energy. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the King of Swords is a master when it comes to the intellect. You know, he has a sword, but he knows he doesn't have to use it because his mind is sharp enough to navigate any situation. So I feel like your Siren energy is that you guys are very cunning. You know, with the snake as well. You have two snakes here and a crow. And snakes are known to be very cunning. I know they get a bad rep, but um, snakes are a very powerful force to be reckoned with. Um, so in Vedic astrology, there is what's called a nakshatra called Ashlesha. And I'm personally an Ashlesha moon, and that placement is, I believe it's a Cancer placement ruled by Mercury. And its superpower is, or its Shakti power is poison. And, you know, with poison, yes, it can infect somebody and kill them, or it can be used as an antidote to heal somebody who has been poisoned. So, you know, I feel like with this dark energy, you guys are very keen when it comes to your shadow and the shadow of others. And because you're aware of those shadow aspects that exist within everyone. You have the cunningness and the intellect to be able to navigate various situations, and I'm getting that nobody can really get one over on you guys. You guys are highly intelligent, very perceptive, and very sharp when you need to be, which is very attractive because a lot of people are very naive when it comes to, ill intentions of others. And this is attractive because it'll help you draw in people and situations um, that you can see right through, and they can see that you as well are very intelligent, and that they have to come to you with respect and with honor because through your eyes alone, you can cut through any BS. Ooh, so you guys also have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are all about the material realm. It can be like a creative project or work. It's about perfecting your craft. So I'm seeing a what's it called? Synchronicity and a mirroring within the Ouroboros and the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Ouroboros, it's a snake eating its tail. It's infinity, which often looks like the number 8. And then here we have all of these precious gemstones. So with this card, I feel like tapping into your Siren energy will allow you to transmute that darkness, that pain, all of these experiences into your craft. Whether that's something creative or whether it's just fuel to get you through the workday. For a lot of you, I feel like it is something creative, whether that's literally painting or, like I said in the beginning, you guys can be singers. But whatever it is, you're really being called to step into this creative, diligent, hardworking energy and to channel your experience into your work, make your life a work of art. Page of Cups. So this is young water sign energy, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So this card, I see that despite all the darkness you've experienced, you guys still have a very pure soul inside. You guys still have a very youthful vibrancy within you. You still have a full cup of love to keep on giving to others. And, the way she's looking forward, you guys focus on the present. You guys are able to, you know, be there, be present when it comes to people and situations in life, and really just live each moment to the fullest. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Wands, this is fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She is the most witchy of all of the queens, and she has mastered her shadow, which is why she's always depicted with the black cat, because she's mastered her shadow in a way that instead of destroying her, it now protects her. She's a master over her spirit, and she has a lot of creative potential and ability when it comes to manifesting people and situations in her life. So, again, your inner siren energy is all about mastering and embracing these dualities of light and dark, spirit and your shadow within you. Also, there's a lot of red depicted in your cards. The red background here, the red bathing suit, the red wall, the red here. So red may be a power color for you guys. Might be a color that you want to incorporate more, whether it comes to your crystals or your makeup or your hair or your clothing. Just want to throw that in there. Ooh, finally we have Three of Swords. So yeah, what I was getting with this dark energy, this painful energy, you guys can truly, truly transmute this pain into beautiful works of art. Don't let it take from you. Let the pain serve as a catalyst for your growth. I heard a quote that says that anything personal is universal. So, when we go through these painful betrayals, these Three of Swords moments, we can feel very lonely. We can feel very isolated. But we have to remember that we're not alone in the pain and that a lot of people actually experience these situations. A lot of people experience this painful feeling, and we can't be scared to shy away from producing art or work that expresses these experiences, because they will actually resonate with a lot of people, and you can help a lot of people going through this not feel as lonely as it might seem in the moment. Alrighty, so with that being said, I'm also gonna get you guys a goddess card. So you guys can look up this goddess and see what she's all about, like what culture she comes from, what season she rules over, what aspect of life she rules over, and incorporate that into your aesthetic, or see what traits you share with this goddess in order to gain a more holistic understanding of your Siren energy. So let's see. So you guys got Mother Mary. Interesting. So you don't have to be Christian to resonate with her, but it says expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Mother Mary is all about contradicting all odds. So I'm feeling like, you know, sometimes when we go through these painful moments, this darkness, it can feel like we have all odds stacked against us, but Mother Mary is asking you to expect a miracle and know that as you continue to transmute this energy and step into your inner siren, you will attract whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been praying for. And even though it feels like you're shrouded in darkness, there is forces all around you that are conspiring in your favor. I'm going to get more messages from the book for you guys, just to get a little more specific. So, faith is a light that illuminates your pathway. Without faith, your future looks very frightening. That's why it's essential for you to take whatever steps are necessary to keep your mind and heart filled with faith. Please don't give up on yourself or other people. Keep the candle of faith burning within your soul, as that one small inkling of hope can eradicate the darkness of despair. Be the light that eliminates someone else's gloomy hopelessness as well. For as you make others stronger, it strengthens not only yourself, but the entire world. Let go of worries and thoughts. Keep your thoughts positive. Notice and follow any divine guidance you may receive. Pray and engage in spiritual healing. So, she's a beloved mother of Christ who is known as the Queen of the Angels for her ongoing and miraculous healing work. Mary works closely with anyone who is a child advocate, teacher, or healer. She loves children and is devoted to making the world a safe, happy place for them. If you'd like to help children, ask Mother Mary for a divine assignment. So I was getting that energy earlier in your reading that you guys are very protective. You guys have a very protective energy. Um, whether you have children in your life or not, um, that may be a part of your purpose, traversing through this darkness. Alrighty, so I'm getting a taboo card for you guys just to get final messages. So, social distancing, 6 feet apart, quarantine, virus. So, what I was getting in the beginning for you guys is that you may like to socially distance yourself at times with the song How to Disappear. You may not always like the attention on you, and it's okay to not always want to be around people. We all exist on a gradient of introversion and extroversion, and if you are more introverted, don't feel guilty about taking that time to recharge and heal yourself. Healing isn't always a pretty or easy process, and sometimes it's better to just do that by yourself because at the end of the day, you know better than anyone how to heal yourself. Clown, circus, makeup, nose, funny costume. So with this, I'm getting, it's okay to lighten up a little bit. It's okay to laugh, even though you may be healing through, more difficult situations. We can make humor, we can make light out of dark situations. It's okay, and not everything has to be so serious. There's a reason why dark humor is a um, is a category of comedy. So you have lifeguard, pool, beach, swim, watch, save. So I feel like your inner siren energy, although it's very alluring and mysterious, and sirens are typically seen as, dangerous beings that can drown people. We can use that power for good, and we can use our allure and our attraction to actually save people from themselves. Like I was saying earlier, you guys have a very intuitive knowledge when it comes to the darkness and the light of others. And you guys are learning how to set boundaries and know when you can step in and protect people and when you can let people go, when we know that, they have all the tools and the abilities to save themselves. You don't have to be a lifeguard for everybody, just the people that really need it. Full House, Poker, Pack, TV show, John Stamos, reboot. So with this card, I'm getting that with the experience you've gained, you really have a full house when it comes to the creative talents and abilities and creative fuel and creative inspiration from it. And you can channel that into your creative works, whether that's painting, art, singing, music, dance, acting, creating a TV show, drawing, whatever it is. You guys can, you guys can transmute your experience, your pain, these feelings, your depth into creativity. So to end your reading, I'm going to get you guys an affirmation card that you can write down and repeat to yourself or take a screenshot of, just to leave it on a positive note. So let's see. I envision more and act less. As you take the time to find images in your mind that are pleasing, You will more often achieve vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. From that alignment, you will experience more inspired ideas and assistance from others. Inspired action is very satisfying and extremely productive. Yeah, so as you guys take time to reflect on your experience in life, try to focus on the more positive aspects of it, the lighter side, um, and know that you can always rewrite your story. You can always reframe it. You are the master of your destiny. You are the ultimate creator of your life and your story, and you have the power to envision what you want to make of your life and your works of art. Alrighty, so you guys had a very deep reading compared to the other groups, but let me know, what are these transformative experiences that you guys have had? What have you been transmuting? What's your artistic talent? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys for joining me. Bye.